SliderDomination.com presents Throwing the Slider with a Runner on Third Base. The biggest mental mistake in the game of baseball is being afraid to be a winner. There's absolutely nothing worse. Playing not to lose will eventually lead to losing, and that's just the way it goes. When you lack conviction and play with fear, nothing, and I mean nothing, will go your way. Now, on the topic of being a fearless warrior while standing on the mound, let's look at a true game changer that will separate you and expose your strengths amongst the competition. And that is throwing the slider with a runner on third base. Where do you want me to start on this one? If you are afraid to throw your secondary pitches with a runner on third base because you're concerned it may be a wild pitch that leads to a run, let's look at it from the hitter's perspective. When the hitter sees fear in the pitcher's eyes, it makes him comfortable and gives him the upper hand, which should never, ever, ever happen. And when the hitter knows he's going to get more fastballs in a situation because the pitcher fears to throw anything else, the odds are he will drive in that run anyways. So at the very least, make him earn it. If you can throw the slider comfortably with no runners on base or a runner on first, why do you have to tense up and change the approach when a runner's on third? The objective is still the same. Make pitches and get outs. Your approach to throwing the slider never changes, regardless of the situation. Stay behind the baseball, release it out in front, and throw it downhill. And this is the mindset every single time that you throw this dominant pitch. Now work on putting yourself in this situation, either visually or in practice. Even in a bullpen session, take time to throw a few sliders with the mindset that there's a runner on third, and that you're going to execute the pitch properly. The more that you can prepare yourself both mentally and physically, the more comfortable you will be when it's time to execute. Now a little bonus to this topic. When you have a good catcher, one that will work for you and fight for you behind the plate, as a pitcher, this is something really special to have. Because this support system will quickly take your game to new levels. So with a runner on third base and you have your personalized wall sitting behind the dish, this should make you uber fearless in throwing the slider in this situation. Because when a hitter is expecting a fastball, and you can throw something that starts out looking like a fastball, only to break down away from the barrel of the bat, enjoy the success. And keep dominating, my friend. So for more tips and updates to have the right mindset as a pitcher and to make the slider your go-to dominant money pitch, please subscribe to this channel and visit SliderDomination.com. Again, that's SliderDomination.com. Keep dominating, my friend.